Hello everyone, welcome back to 2-Minute Tips. Let's get started. Last week, we went over the basics of using the field editor to create manual and bucketing variables. Today, we will focus on the formula variable. As a refresher, you can access the editor by going into the Data and Analysis tab and clicking the Field Editor button on the top right-hand side of the page. Here, you will see all the custom fields we added last time. Just like bucketing and manual variables, a formula variable will be applied to both collected and future data, making it an alternative for embedded data when information is needed to be added retroactively. A use case for the formula variable would be calculating body mass indexes by collecting height and weight from your respondents, or converting different currencies into US dollars. For today, let's focus on currencies. If you know that your respondents earn their yearly salaries in euros, you could have them enter in that number and then use a formula to calculate it into US dollars. To start, I have already added a text entry question and collected 5 responses. We can view these responses by going into the Data and Analysis tab and adding the question in. Now, let's go to the field editor, create a new field, select formula, and give it a name. We'll go with USD for this one. If we click on the large text box, we can see that we can modify the formula, and the dropdown on the right allows us to use different math functions. These functions include absolute, which provides a non-negative value of a number, ceiling, which rounds up to the nearest integer, and floor, which rounds down to the nearest integer. Please note that these are oversimplified explanations of each of these functions, so make sure to do some research and testing before applying them to your published survey. By default, we get the x and y variables, but in this equation, since we're only multiplying the entered amount by a conversion rate, we can go ahead and get rid of y here. Let's map our x variable by clicking on the dropdown and selecting the salary question. Now, we can modify our formula by multiplying x by the conversion factor, which is currently 1.09. We also have the choice of treating empty values as zeros, meaning if someone didn't answer or view the question, this new USD formula will use 0 in place of x. Let's leave that option checked and click Create Field, then Review and publish our changes. Once our changes are processed, we can add the newly created field to the Data and Analysis tab and see our hard work pay off. If we ever need to change the formula, let's say to update the conversion rate, we can do so by going into the field editor, clicking these 3 dots and selecting Edit Field Rule. And that's it. Thank you for learning how to use formula fields with me today. Please remember to subscribe to the 2-Minute Tip category on the XM community so you never miss a video, and I hope to see you around the XM community.